All right, welcome to fourth grade for the 2021-22 school year. That made my brain have to think. We are your fourth grade team, and we're super excited to get to meet you. If you have any questions along the way, feel free to put those in the chat, and we will answer those at the end of the meeting.
Here's a quick message from Miss Ivory.
Welcome, Chancey families. I'm Miss Ivory, the principal here at Chancey Elementary School, where our vision is to help students overcome barriers to achieve academic success and impact the world. Our students come from all over the world, so what better place than Chancey to get started on their impact? We are going to work on getting to know our teachers tonight, learning about what happens in the classroom, and ask questions about what's going to happen in the upcoming year. Those are the three things you'll focus on this evening. We're so excited to have you. One last thing you get to do is find out how to volunteer. You're going to share with me or email me your contact information and let me know what you're interested in participating in. I cannot wait to partner with you for a lifelong of helping your student, lifelong opportunity of helping your student grow here at Chancey Elementary. Welcome, Chancey families. I'm Miss Ivory.
I forgot to change that. I am Christy Ballard. I am one of the fourth grade teachers for the upcoming school year. I have taught at Chancey for about 12 years and as a teacher for 20 plus years in fourth grade most of that time.
And I'm Melissa Miller, and this will be my, next year will be my 5th year at Chancey, and my 20th year teaching mostly in 4th and 5th grade. I am returning to 4th grade next year after having spent a year in 5th, and I'm super excited to join back with my team from previous years.
And I'm Mr. Saul. This is my 5th year teaching, and this will be my 4th year in 4th grade. I'm coming back from a year in 5th grade, which I loved, and but I'm glad to be back in 4th grade.
All right, our literacy program you may be familiar with if you've been at Chancey. This year we used EL, and we are going to continue with that program, but the bonus for next year is that we will actually have more time to really focus in on our literacy instruction. So it'll feel a lot less rushed to get in all of that content. We have a lot of interesting and diverse books that we'll be sharing. Students will be receiving instruction as a whole group, but also as well in small groups and independently leveled materials so that they are just maximizing what they're learning during that literacy block. It will include reading and writing and a lot of talking about text and working with words and vocabulary just to become better readers as a whole.
For our math program, we will be next year in our 2nd year of illustrative mathematics. We cover a wide variety of topics throughout the school year. We try to incorporate not only whole group lessons, but also small group lessons to meet the needs of students. One of the major things that will help your student as they come into 4th grade is just having multiplication facts memorized. There are so many different areas of math where having those facts, if you have them memorized, everything else will come so much easier. For the student. I know right now we are learning in my 4th grade classroom how to multiply and divide, and the students are so excited now that they can multiply a 4 times 1 digit number or a 2 by 2 digit number. So we will get there next year with your student, and then hopefully they're as enthusiastic about learning as the kiddos this year are.
Some of our different programs that we have at Chancey to make sure that all of our students are learning to the best of their ability. We have an ESL program. Our ESL program has grown a lot over the last few years, and we are so happy for that. We have a ton of students from all around the world that really diversify our population, and but we also have several ESL teachers. We're actually getting a new ESL teacher next year, so we will have 3 in total at Chancey to provide those supports necessary for our English language learners. Ms. Wolf is actually here. She's from our ECE program. She works with 4th and 5th grade students mostly, I think. Or you're in 3rd grade too, I'm not sure. Sometimes. So mostly 4th and 5th grade, and definitely next year she'll be with us in 5th grade, just to help some of our students make those lessons more accessible for them. We also have a gifted and talented program that we've always had, but it was always an outside person from the district that came to us. So starting next year, and actually a little bit this year as well, we've had a gifted and talented teacher that's in our school permanently every day. She's Miss Bockham, actually. She used to teach 4th grade, but now she is our gifted and talented teacher. So she pulls some of those AP students, those gifted and talented students, to go work on different projects and different things to just kind of enrich what we're doing in the classroom. We also have an advanced placement class in 4th grade and in 5th grade to kind of differentiate that classroom level instruction. So there will be, I'm not sure, one of us will be the AP teacher, and then we'll have 2 other core classes for the rest of our students. And then in special area next year, we have 4 special areas next year. We'll have art, music, PE, and library. And they'll go to those every week most of the time, and sometimes they'll have like a club week where they stay in that for a whole week so they can work on some different projects and things like that. I don't know. I think I went 1, 2. No, I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Some of our extracurricular activities for next year are garden club, basketball, soccer, cross country, girls and boys book club, quick recall, future problem solving, and STLP. We may have more offerings, and we're always, I'm sure, looking for parent volunteers if you would like to run an extracurricular activity either before or after school.
Some of our summer learning options, JCPS is really focused on getting students ready for next year and trying to help catch up from kind of the pandemic and a little bit of that we've missed through NTI. So they have a couple of things that we've always had, like the Backpack League, where students can go for a couple of weeks and work on different backpack projects that they can add to their backpack of success, which is another focus in JCPS, is making sure those students are getting those projects in to really deepen their learning experience. We also have Summer League this year, which they've tried to identify a lot of students that might need to go to the Summer League or might benefit from it. It's just kind of some extra help in math and reading to help catch up and be ready for middle school. And then there's some specialized camps that are really kind of more, I think, more fun, some of them. There's a justice camp, there's a social justice camp, there's a art camp, I believe, a music camp, some different just unique things that students can do to kind of enrich their learning as well. And then on this, there's a couple of websites. The first one is just the Jefferson County website that you can look up some more details about these different camps that JCPS is offering. And then this website down at the bottom, you'll get this, hey, Miss Ivory, you'll get this this presentation after we're done tonight, and you can click on these links. And when you do, it'll take you to a website, and you can scroll down to the 5th grade site. And then it just outlines a lot of the different things that your student should kind of be able to do by the beginning of 4th grade, and a lot of things that you can work on to get there over the summer. And it'll give you a lot of different resources, websites, and places that you can go to kind of do some summer learning activities that for math and reading, and I think there were some other subjects in there as well. Mm-hmm. Like Ms. Ballard said, one thing that they can really focus on is just reading well, that's not what she said, is the math facts. Math facts is one thing. I'm not a big memorization kind of person as far as teaching, but math facts are just one that really do help you. I mean, we go over what multiplication means, but just being able to recall those facts is really going to help us when we get into the deeper level math concepts. And then just reading every day is just going to be another great thing over the summer. We actually are having our book summer reading kickoff next week at school to kind of get students in. I think we're going to give them some books they can take home over the summer and really kind of keep up with their reading over the summer, so that when they get to school next year, they can really come in and hit the ground running with everything we have to do.
For community support, Christy Case is our Family Resource Center coordinator. She works with both Chancey Elementary and Norton Commons, and she is in charge of so many different projects that we have going on around the school. She helps with Blessings in a Backpack. She helps or coordinates between Northeast Christian Church with both our holiday meals for Thanksgiving and Christmas. And she can help in so many other ways, whether it's tutoring or whether it's just individual family needs that may come up throughout the school year. So here is her contact information. And of course, we are always happy to give that out individually as needed as well.
And we have tonight a family fun basket raffle. So you're already entered to win a summer fun basket. There's one entry per student, and then 20 families or 20 students will be chosen, and those winners will be announced on Monday, May 17th. I would guess probably during our weekly announcements. So you'll definitely want to check those out next week to see if you're a winner.
And, oh, do you want to take it, Mr. Saul? It's up to you.
No, that's fine. Go ahead.
So when you get the copy of this slide presentation, there is a survey on towards the end of the slide presentation. It's just a Chancey Family End of the Year survey. And it essentially just asks you questions about this school year, how things went, and ways that we can improve to help support you all and support your children throughout the next school year.
And if you have any questions, we'd love to answer those now. You can either just unmute yourself and ask, or you could put them in the chat. Miss Bruce?
Why won't we have STEM?
Oh, that's a great question.
I know. Miss Mahan's coming back. She's actually going to be teaching in the classroom next year. So she'll be teaching in 2nd grade. So we won't have a STEM class next year, but we'll definitely kind of include some of those activities. You know, we have that learning, what do they call it in library, the maker space in library, where we can incorporate some of those STEM activities there. And definitely in science next year is a big focus in 5th or 4th grade. So we'll be doing a lot of science just in our classroom as well. So we'll try not to have STEM as well next year, but we'll definitely make up for it in other ways.
Right. And hopefully it's not gone for good. Hopefully it'll come back at some point for sure. I know a lot of you all enjoyed it. You're welcome.
Will they switch classes or will they be with one teacher for the entire day?
As of right now, they'll be with one teacher for the entire day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
I don't know if I missed it. I came in a little late. But how would my child apply for the advanced classes?
For the AP program, it's not an application kind of thing. They have, they're going based on teacher recommendations and notes from class over the past couple of years. And then also test scores from MAP that the students have taken previously to NTI. If you feel like your students should be in AP, definitely email us, let us know who you are, so we can definitely talk to Mr. Cahill. He's kind of our counselor at school. He's kind of more in charge of placements for students in different classes and where they should be.
Okay, thank you.
And I would guess that they'll take the AP test starting again this year. So, and that test usually takes place in October. And that just gives a little bit more concrete information regarding, it's the COGAT test, so regarding who qualifies and who does not qualify. Does anybody else have any other questions? Okay. Well, we appreciate you all, and we look